Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So it's the first week of doing my stationery challenge, and the first thing I'm learning right now is using stationery that you're not used to means a lot of mistakes. So now the goal is just to make something that looks somewhat decent. I wanted a nice clean cut edge, and I thought, you know what, if I use my little rewards card, that's gonna help. No, not at all. Absolutely shocking. We're just gonna make do and see how this goes. For this week I have picked green. I don't really use green. I don't really stock green stickers. So I thought that'd be a nice little challenge. The week's theme is going to be schedule and routine. So I don't know what happened the last few weeks, but it's gone absolutely awful. I'm not 100% sure if it's me drinking caffeine too late. There was an incident of me drinking matcha tea at 8 o'clock at night. I don't really do matcha. I don't know why I thought it didn't have caffeine. It has a lot of caffeine. So just those little things. That's the main goal. As you can see, this is not going very well with the spread, so we're going to try and make these black lines a lot thicker and hide all those smudges. And note to self, do not use fountain pen to try and outline. So the main goal that I want to achieve this week is just do a little bit of a deep dive into what's working, what's not, sensible changes that I can make. And the main goal is to make sure I'm getting enough sleep. So I'm getting old now, I need about 8 hours. No more living on 5 hours anymore, can't do it. Not at all, not a chance, nope. So, how do I fit 8 hours of sleep in a night when I work my ridiculous shifts? That is the problem, and that's not something I can change. So I need to be thinking, how am I going to benefit the most around these shifts? I don't mind catching up sleep on my days off. I've accepted that I'm no longer a 5 a.m. person. It is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. I need to make sure I'm not drinking caffeine late at night. I need to make sure that I'm catching up on said sleep. I then need to make sure that my schedule is relatively airtight but flexible, because I will stay up to get work done, and that's can't do it anymore. It's not healthy, it's not helping me. So that's what this spread's gonna be, and I've been colouring in these lines for ages and it is not going well. They're getting thicker and thicker and thicker. But at least there's no more spreads apart from that little one that I can see that I'm going to need to cover up. What's worse is I've got a black Tombow at home and I didn't bring it with me, but what are we going to do? We'll make do with what we got, that's the whole point. Me scribbling in with these pens is helping getting rid of them. Trying really hard not to repeat myself because I do this a lot. So I think the main thing I'm going to focus on is my morning routine and my night routine. I can't really focus too much on the daytime with obviously shifts are never consistent, unfortunately, not anymore anyway. So my morning routine, I love getting up and planning with a cup of coffee. I love it. But the issue I have is I used to get up early before work, but now I need to accept that that time can be better used for sleep. I feel a lot better if I get the sleep. Coffee always helps, but not healthy. So if I can get up early, like if I'm not in work the night before, great, we'll get up, have a coffee, open my planner, my file of facts, and just sort of plan the week ahead or note down important things. But if I can't, then I just gotta suck it up. But on my days off, I do like getting up and not opening my planner. I like getting up, I'm not gonna lie, I probably play Minecraft for an hour or two just to chill out, relax, remember that not all life is work, even if I do love it that way. Right, back to the spreads that we were talking about. It's looking a lot better now. It's not something I would have chose myself, but we made do. It looks better, that's all that matters. But this pen is not thick enough. I think I'm gonna need to go over this with something thicker. And then we need to decorate it to make it look even better. Right, then I need to think about night routine. So I will sit at my desk unless my partner pries me off it. he has to physically prise me off it. I'm getting better at it, but I think there's still something that, like, I need like a downtime. So I think I need to start 2 hours before I go to bed. No more packing orders, no more doodling work related stuff. I'm good with doodling on my couch. And just need to wind down before bed. Look at this cute little sneak peek. So I completely forgot to record me doing afterwards. I like pressing record and not actually recording because I've hit the wrong button. So hopefully this will get better over time. I wanted to make sure that I actually note down my ideas, get a bit of brainstorming in, and get used to this notepad. And I think what I'm doing is going to work for me. Whether I actually do these things is another question, but you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm really positive because these are things that I want to do for my health, to make sure I'm more productive. It's all good and well getting this work done, but if I'm working myself into the ground, it's completely pointless. So let's see how this goes. This is me just writing down what we've just spoke about, because I think sometimes it helps and I can come back and have a little look at it, as the title suggests. So what am I actually going to do? I think the main thing is going to be caffeine control, because it's one of the reasons that keeps me awake, and it just sets me in a bit like a really bad cycle. So I think if I try and stop drinking caffeine at like 2 p.m, even if I'm on a 15-hour shift, I need to suck it up and not do it anymore. I think I've mentioned in a previous video that I'm working through all my tea bags because I'm a holder of fruit teas, so I just mix them with cold water, you know, and I've just been drinking them at work, and so far it's going really well and I'm really happy and I'm getting through them. I think that's a good alternative because I'm one of those people who've always got to have a drink in my hand, don't know why, but at least I'm getting hydrated now. No more of the sugary energy drinks, though I did drink the sugar free. Not that that really makes that much of a difference, but I did at least try a little. Looking back on the week, I think it's been relatively helpful. It's all things that I've known deep down that this is what I've got to do, but actually looking at it and writing down definitely looks more like something that I can achieve. And excluding the matcha mistake, which was when I went to Joe and the Juice, which did include a clip. But I think other than that, it's all been going well. I think maybe next week I'm going to try and actually limit the amount of caffeine I drink, just because I got a delivery of Gamer Subs, which is like Sneak Energy, but it's the one my partner drinks, so I also then bought some. So next is the hard part, my uninterrupted work hours. I'm a sucker for putting YouTube on while I work, and because I do that, I am not as productive as I used to be. So that's what I'm going to work on now, and I'm going to cross my fingers and hope for the best, because I really do miss being as productive as I used to be. So I'll give you a little show of what my finished spread looks like after I've showed you my notes. There we go. I think it actually looks relatively pretty, all things considering how it started, and I think this week was a success. Thank you very much, and I shall see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully there'll be more positive changes coming to the videos. I'm starting to get an idea of what I like. Thank you.